I am back with another video. In today's video, my client has very curly natural lashes, and that is the highlight of this video. And she is getting a cat eye volume set, which I've already completed on her right eye to save us a little bit of time. As you can tell, I have isolated these lashes to perfection, and that is going to be the key component of this lash set. So before I start on her left eye, I just want to look and see what's going to be the hardest part for me to do, because that's the part I want to start on first, and it's going to be this outer corner. In my opinion, it just saves me a little bit of time, and I don't like to be stressed out when I'm closing the set off. The flow of my set is to start on the hardest section first, but in that section, lash the lashes that pop out to you first. That is how I build like a flow, and I'm able to coast towards the end of my set. I also like to use my client's facial features to help me with the lash map. So the longest length in this set is a 16 millimeter at the highest point of her brow bone. All lash supplies used in this video are from lashdistrict12.com. We offer same day shipping or same day pickup. Right next to my 16 millimeter lashes, I bring it down 2 notches and I use 14 millimeters. Everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your smile, your style, so fly. I can't deny. I got a crush on you, and that's truly. I'm digging you. You make me believe your love is one in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling. Oh yeah, your love is one in a million. It goes on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. To avoid stickies, I went ahead and started moving down the lash line and let that outer corner rest a little bit, and then I go right back over there. This is a 13 millimeter lash, and I always taper my cat eyes. So this is a 14 millimeter, and on the very ends of the outer corner I use 13 millimeters, and that's how I close off my cat eyes. I want to slow the video down a little bit and let you see how I isolate in real time. If you don't isolate curly lashes, it's just going to be a train wreck, y'all. So you have to take your time when you're trying to get done with the set. And if she's coming back to you for her refill, you would want that to be very seamless. This is a 13mm fan. And when I'm transitioning my lengths in a cat eye, I kind of like to mix them up a little bit. Okay, so let's put a pause on this set real quick. Those lashes were stuck together, and now I have to go through and make sure that nothing in that area is stuck whatsoever. So before I get back to lashing, I need to make sure my coast is clear to move forward. And I feel like I just really wanted to show y'all this, because this is what it takes to have really good isolation within your sets. You must take your time. And I do not want to damage her lashes in any way. So we're gonna keep it real classy and real cute and isolate. Okay, I'm about to switch views for you so you can see a close-up. Let me get that straight. Okay, cool. So now I'm just brushing everything out, making sure my shape is coming together, which it is. And this is a 12mm lash fan. And like I said earlier in the video, the more I got closer to her inner corner, the easier her lashes were to access. The isolation is so satisfying to look at. And these lash fans are just so buttery. Look at that. That glue is so rich. Y'all need to shop with me. I got the best supplies. I promise you I do. Everybody who's tried my glue loves my glue. The shortest length in this set is an 11mm. We lost a couple. That's cool. I don't want to hide anything from y'all within these sets. I want to be very transparent. I'm not perfect, but I do feel like I'm knowledgeable, and what I do know can help somebody. So, you know, please do not expect these tutorials to just be clean, crisp all the time. And yeah, you're gonna see me, you know, not have so perfect content. I'll say that. And I do feel like the reason why those lashes keep falling off because they were kind of short. They were very strong, but they were very short, and I just didn't give them the time to settle to really hold on to them. So that's what I did to make sure that they were on. I just gave them a little bit more time to settle in before I touched them again. See how I knocked that one off so quickly? Moving too fast. everything is coming together so nicely. So nicely. Here I am adding my 14 millimeters and 13 millimeters to the outer corner and tapering off the cat eye. This is the part that gives me that little wing, just a little baby wing on the end. And I like to go through at the very end and sift through to get all the way to that bottom layer. And I added some 11 millimeter lashes to the very end, but it's only on the bottom layer, like that very bottom layer. And that allows me to have like a fuller appearance, but not so bulky in look, if that makes sense. Like the weight of the lashes will be at the base of the lash line, but not all throughout, all the way until, you know, the tip of her lashes. All of the weight is at the base of her lash line. So that's just a little tip if you want like to add a little bit more depth in your set, but not make it look so bulky. And this is how I like to kind of break down my eye drape. But before we close out, I take off her tape first, and then I use my super bonder on a lip gloss brush or either a micro swab, and I make sure I try to focus it at the base of her lashes. Because she has so many lashes, I'm going on the bottom as well, just to make sure I touch every single lash. I let it settle for a little second and I brush it through, and as you can tell, it looks like the lashes have closed up from the wetness, but as soon as I put that air to it, they fluff right back out. See? Yep, they fluffing right back out. I love my super bonder, and that's going to be an added layer of protection to make sure that her glue cures all the way, her eye isn't irritated, you know, she's not experiencing excessive shedding. So this is definitely a part of my lash lockdown system. And I like to check before, you know, I just take the tape off. I want to make sure that her lashes are not stuck to the iPad, and make sure everything is safe and clear for me to remove the eye draping. But that retention system, the lash lockdown retention system, is very much worth it. And look how beautiful that is from the top view. I love a nice isolated top view. It's so pretty, so full coverage, no lashes were skipped. Look at that. Oh my god. Y'all, I killed this.